So we got Mercury still retrograde.
Yes.
Venus is on the move,
Yes.
and it sounds like your voice is trying to move out of you as well. I hope you can get through all of this.
I hope so too, my melodious voice. Venus is on the move going from the sign of Aries into the sign of Taurus, which Taurus rules the throat, so I hope by this weekend I'll be all better.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever Venus changes signs, it's where you start to feel the love for a 4-week period, and we could all use a little bit of love right now. But Aries is a sign that we're in. This is involving finances, money, real estate, property, earning more money, earning more income. I don't want to say the money gods are going to smile on them, but money is easier to come by for Aries over the next 4 weeks or so. For Tauruses, Venus is in their sign for the first time in 14 months, and literally Tauruses everywhere could just go, shh, just the roughest time is over for them. And now with Venus in their sign, they are feeling the love both personally, professionally, and in all areas of their life, which finally for the first time in months your wife isn't going to yell at me.
Oh, yeah. She's going to
She'll be
enjoy
happy to
hearing
hear
what
that.
you've got to say.
Because
Yes.
Venus in Taurus just means you just feel the love all over in every sense of the word.
And she deserves it.
And she does. For Geminis, not so much. It's in their 12th house. It's behind the scenes stuff. And Geminis have to be really careful because they always think they're not going to get caught. But in this case, they're going to get caught. And they need to make sure that the pleasure is going to worth the potential pain. Because the best thing to do with this energy is to give a little more than you get. But I'm not so sure they're going to do that.
Does that mean Trump's going to get caught with Stormy Daniels still?
I don't even think it's her. I think it might be somebody else on top of it, just to make it worse.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. But he's like the Teflon president. It'll roll off him, too.
Yeah.
Not a crime to have bad morals, I don't think. For Cancer, it is in their 11th house of hopes, wishes, goals, and objectives. And this is where they get the opportunity to tap their female friends on the shoulders and say, I need your help. And the female friends will go, great, let's do it. And if anything requires a team effort to win, Cancer is very, very likely to be leading that team. So that's a good thing. For Leos, it's in their 10th house of career and public standing. And it's professional success and accolades coming your way. But because Mercury is retrograde, it's like, we'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. It's the kind of thing like, yeah, you've done a good job, but we're not going to pay you right away for it. For Virgos, it is in their 9th house of the law, legal matters, educational matters, important matters at a distance, matters long distance away, all go very favorably for the Virgo in spite of the Mercury retrograde. So, and for Virgos, the law's on your side, and when the law's on your side, you want to go ahead and use it.
Yes.
For Libras, it's about other people's resources flowing your way. It's about taking advantage of something you're already in and maximizing it or capitalizing it, or if somebody owes you money, banks are more than willing to help you out with a loan. It's a good time for any kind of financial management moves for the Libra that are other than them earning more money. For Scorpios, it's in their 7th house of partners, and single Scorpios, they're married, they should be able to attract someone over the next 4 weeks or so. Married ones, their partnerships go well. And Scorpio finds they have more allies than they thought, which I guess Hillary Clinton will be happy to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
For Sagittarians, it's in their 6th house of work, health, and responsibilities. And Sagittarians, it is where they do their job. Things smooth out there for them. It's not a better job, it's some obstacle that had been in their way gets out of their way. And they have a clearer career path, and they need to deal with a medical issue. And the outcome is much better than they're afraid it's going to be. So they should get cracking on that. For Capricorns, it's in the 5th house of children, sports, amusements, pleasures, entertaining. Anything fun, anything that's a good time, right up the Capricorn's alley. It's their favorite time of year to fall in love. And I think that if they're single, they will. And if they're married, that goes very well, too. And if they want children, this is a good time to put that stuff in motion, too. For Aquarians, it's in their 4th house of home. Their home, their foundations. It's a good time to purchase real estate. Even if they're not planning on living there right away, it's a good time to nail down those foundations and do some spring cleaning and make sure that your home is your refuge and your sanctuary. And then for Pisces, the last sign, short distance, short duration travel is likely to pop up for Pisces. And they may get the opportunity to combine a little business and pleasure and go to some kind of seminar or some kind of continuing learning thing that occurs at the beach or someplace fun to bring somebody with you. So I think Venus and Taurus is good for everybody. I don't think it's bad for any of the signs. And I think largely we can all use a break.
I think we can too.
So I think it's a good time for that.
Not bad news at all. We'll see you next week.
Oh, it's a pleasure.